Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 21st episode of Monster Mates. Spencer.
Hell yeah. 21st, baby.
Yeah, we can now drink with these monster girls.
Finally, we can get drunk on these podcasts.
Spencer, please choose a number between 1 and 67.
Okay. 21.
21. Oh, this is going to be fun. Scylla, a.k.a. Octopus Girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, without going into it, what would you rate this? I'm going to get you a photo just in case.
I see it.
Okay.
8 legs. 7 vaginas.
7 vaginas.
Vaginas.
Give your rating.
I'm not as appropriate as it is to give it an 8. I'm not gonna give it an 8. I'm going to give this like a 5.
A 5? Okay.
A 5.
I think I'll give this a 7.
Okay.
All right. So let's get into it. So in the picture, I'm just going to mention this because it's the first thing that I see, of course, is that in this particular picture in the Monster Girl Wikipedia, she's got a fine booty.
I see that. I see that ass is on display.
I love it.
She has nothing to hide.
I love it.
Now, where does the ass begin and the legs start?
I think, okay. So,
it's not very clear.
Based on these properties right here, the actual octopus begins right after the vagina. We're rolling with it. The vagina.
The vagina.
It starts right after the vagina.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, like this is very topical to this podcast. Is look up 8 legs, Little Mermaid,
or 8 Legs Grimsby, either
8 Legs Grimsby. That'll work.
You'll either see the comic or the source filmmaker version. Either one is equally good.
Both are great. Now, let me read the Encyclopedia entry.
Yes.
A type of monster that lives in the ocean has a lower body resembling octopus tentacles. Many individuals have personalities that are strong-willed and a little bit ferocious. They attack ships traveling at sea, stealing food and men. They possess the ability to hide in tiny crevices, which one wouldn't think they'd be able to fit in. While they have a strong side, they also have a cowardly nature as well. Because of this, when danger approaches, they hide in those kinds of crevices. Also, they've been known to use such crevices as hiding places from which to launch sudden tentacle attacks on men who happen to be passing by. So be wary.
So they are a dominant type, for the most part.
They are serial rapists. Besides hanging around caridids, nesting holes, they prefer lurking in small spaces. They often go to caridids' nesting holes to seek shelter. For that reason, the Scylla are extremely friendly towards them. However, the caridids resent them for stealing the men they go after. So I'm guessing it's like a
mermaid type or something. I don't know.
Like a neighboring succubus. For stealing the men they go after and for sneaking into their nesting holes while they're right in the middle of having sex with their husband and stealing them. They're just like, give me the dick, give me the land dick.
So these would be what one might call
Ariel.
A homewrecker.
So Ariel.
Yeah.
They want the land dick that bad.
Yes, that they will steal them from other girls.
They will steal that land dick.
Oh, goodness. So, all right. Trying to think here. So Okay, so do you think the tip of their tentacles are sensitive? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Without question, it has to be.
Yes. And of course, we got to answer, would you have a tentacle job from the Octopus Girls?
Absolutely.
Yes, I would definitely as well. That would.
The only problem I have with it are the suction cups.
Yeah, fair.
I don't like the suction cups.
I am fine with the suction cups for reasons we will get into later.
Yeah, you sure?
Yes.
You don't want to say now?
Not right now. We will say later in the episode. Later in the episode.
Alright.
But, alright. So, with the tip of the tentacles being sensitive, I can already feel some of my bi tendencies coming out on this.
I don't feel any of my bi tendencies on this.
Okay.
At all. Not at all.
Not at all? Alright.
Not at all. I just like this is obviously some people are obviously super down with the tentacles.
Yes.
Like I'm not even gonna like lie, and I get it. I get the appeal.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't see it on myself or other guys. I can see it on like them using it on girls.
Yeah.
But I can't. I don't know. I think it's just so ingrained in my head that it's like, yeah, the girls love the tentacle hentai. I don't know why that's impartial on my brain, but it is.
Fair.
So yeah, no, this is like a like a 4 or 5.
Okay. I would totally play with the tip of the tentacle in my mouth. I would totally do that. I think that would be a lot of fun.
It's just I don't know. I look at this, and if I had to go for any kind of sea girl, sea creature, monster girl, I would not be octopus.
Gotcha.
I would go for the shark girls.
Fair. What's it? And if I was especially feeling adventurous, maybe while I'm doing them from the front, maybe their tentacles can do something in the back. I don't know. Depends on how adventurous I am feeling that day.
How fun? How willing am I today? Let's find out.
Exactly. But I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'm curious. Do you think the older they are, the more tentacles they have, or do you think it's a species kind of thing?
It's a species thing, Trevor. They're not they're not trees. They don't. The older they get, they don't get another tentacle for every age.
Look, I'm just throwing things out here. So, in that case, when you ask for the biggest one, I would imagine they would give you the one with the most tentacles.
Yes, or the ones with the fattest tentacles.
Ooh, fair.
The only exception to this I think I would have is a little cute little squid girl.
Yeah, little calamari girl.
Little squid calamari girl. That is the extent of this.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I am not a big fan.
Fair enough. Trying to think of what else. So, trying to think.
I don't have much to say on this. I mean, I don't know how big they are. They look normal size.
Yeah,
But they also they like to fit in small crevices, and I'm guessing that's just because they like to hide.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing.
Yes.
This monster. Here's a little trivia thing here. This monster is based upon the ancient Greek sea monster Scylla.
Yes.
Scylla was a six-headed monster with tentacle-like legs who heads rapidly snatched and devoured the crew of ships that passed by. Nearby was the other monster, Charybdis. I'm trying to say that all fucking podcast, and I cannot say
Don't
it.
worry about it. It's Greek.
And the sailors passing through the area had to choose between facing and surviving either of the two, between Scylla or the other.
Also, you would also recognize Scylla from Smite, Spencer.
I don't want that one.
Yeah, no.
I don't want
Yeah,
that. I
no.
don't want that Scylla.
I'm good on that.
Now, you want to know something, Trevor?
What's that?
If each, if it was the ancient Greek monster Scylla, the six-headed monster, with like the main body of an anime girl,
Yeah.
I think I'd go with that more than this.
Really? Okay.
I think I would go for the monster girl with the different heads.
You'd think that would
Because
be like,
just lick me all over.
yeah. You'd think that would be like an extra thing. Like, hey, if you pay an extra X amount, you would get like the more purebred Scylla type.
Yes, I don't want the octopus one. I want the actual like demon heads on each one, including the main girl in the middle.
I'll take both, honestly.
I'll I'll just take the one with the heads.
Yes.
And these aren't actual like heads. They're like demon dog heads.
Yes, for sure.
So, seven vaginas.
Seven vaginas.
Vaginas. I would have to rate normal octopus girls like a 4, maybe a 5, but probably a solid 4.5.
Okay.
But the Scylla dog, a demon, I'll give that like a 6.
Okay.
I like that. I like that a lot. I don't like the suction cups.
Fair. I think for the regular octopus girls, I would give it a 7, but for the, I guess we'll call it purebred Scylla, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.
Really, you're giving the purebred one higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Ye-
I can't fight that because I don't want to defend the octopus one.
Fair enough.
And like, here's the thing, right? It's like I get it. I get the whole tendril. I get the whole tentacle. I get it.
Yeah,
It's just not for me.
for sure.
And even with quote unquote the bi tendencies, if it does, it's not with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not with this, not at all.
Of course.
So, yeah, I have to call it there.
Fair. What would you rate an octopus girl, and would you bang all 7 of their vaginas?
You never told them about the thing.
What thing?
The suction cup. You said you're gonna do it.
Oh, yes, this is true. All right, so
You can't blue balls the people.
fine. All right, so I'm not going to go too much into detail on this specific thing, but for those of you who know what fire cupping is, not the massage thing, but the BDSM thing, I would totally use those suction cups to do that to my back.
You can't do the fire to it though.
Well, the fire is just to cause the suction part, so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I would totally do that for like, fire cupping my back and my front, whatever. I think that would be really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely some things that you can do that are a lot of fun with suction cups. I just can't think of any part of me that I'm like, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Because I think it would just be painful on my dick. I think the suction cups would be painful.
Fair.
Like just give me the good old wraparound. Don't give me the fancy suction, the suck.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it there.
Yes. So, what would you rate the octopus girls, and would you bang all 7 of their vaginas?
Thank you, Grisby.
And and please make sure to subscribe, like the video, check out our Twitter, and be sure to check out the amazing artists who did the thumbnail for this episode.
And thank you so much. See you next week.
Goodbye.